I'd like to share some facts. It happened at Chicky's forced labor camp. About 2000. The DAFA has led us to practice the Dharma. Harmless betrayal saves sentient beings. A great Dharma oppresses evil. Between late 1999 and 2001, there's about 1,000 Phelan DAFA practitioners illegally detained in a forced labor camp. Most of us were detained for a year. They divided us into 2 different teams. I was detained on the second team. The environment here is harsh. At the same time, this forced labor camp is also rapidly expanding. Students who have not been transformed, they will be held in small cells. Used to be a chicken coop. If you do the exercises, you're immediately handcuffed. They just gave us moldy dumplings with thin vegetable soup. In October, the weather in Heilongjiang was very cold. Most students have to take a cold shower outside. The hair was immediately frozen after washing. We're being held in solitary confinement, so we're not in labor. We used our time together to memorize. France that time. The forced labor camp tortured practitioners barbarism by increasing memorization every day. Our righteous thoughts are also strengthened. The forced labor camp couldn't harm us. One day, all over 20 practitioners from solitary to the cafeteria. Deputy Director Hong, the person in charge of student transformation, led a group of aggressive face-painting guards to surround us. They read the slanderous articles and insulting Phelan DAFA. We advise them and ask them to stop, but they don't listen and they keep going. To stop them from continuing to defame the DAFA, Student Chen shouted, "Let's read the language." More than 20 students read aloud together. It shook everyone there. Now the evil can't take it anymore. They use electric shock batons. Students in the front row. We continued to read the Dharma and did not waver. Face for baton electric explosion, and it's a spark right in front of you. Guards tried to pull fellow practitioners and naked. Some other students went out. But the rest of the students have struggled to hold them back. The situation becomes chaotic. We refuse to submit. Finally, Deputy Director Hong said, "Let them recite it." When we keep reading the thesis, our voices echoed through the camp. Forced labor. The guards listened to us. Thanks to the power of France, evil's harmless intentions were 7 defeated 1-2. They're all good people. BA 11 and 11 2000. Forced labor camp just finished building a new building. And we were transported there. A prisoner with the alias Ho. It's a criminal offense. Her bed. It's right next to the bed of a guy named Lin. Every night, fellow practitioner Lin studied Dharma to listen and gradually become a great respect for the Dharma. She's always kind to her students. Some prisoners, I can read poems in my soul. They admire France. When the forced labor camp asking prisoners to persecute practitioners and tracing the master's scriptures where the students are, the prisoners refuse to participate. One day, Captain King called each of Ra's students to investigate. Did we hide master's scriptures from you? We refused to cooperate. The atmosphere in the cell became tense. No one gives in. Suddenly, your love stopped. Take off your shirt in front of the captain. Smile and say, "Search me here. Please examine me." Captain Wang saw that no one would cooperate with him. So I pushed Ho-Ra and left. And then she was peacefully transferred to another cell. The day she was released, she led her family to the side of the window. Our cell. She called the fellow practitioner. We had to say goodbye to her through the window. She yelled, "Please take care." She cried and told her relatives that we are good people. She's standing outside the window. Forever attached, do not want to leave. Your family urged you to come back. Stop searching for texts. On New Year's Day 2.01, some students are due to be released, but he's been detained for too long. 20 people detained in the second ward were notified. They will not be released without conversion. We wrote a letter or go directly to the director forced labor camp to demand his immediate release. Mr. White, he talked to us many times there. He said that it's an order from a superior and he doesn't have the final say. Said that he would forward the petition to our superiors, and he expressed his sympathy for us. We advised him. not to participate in the persecution, and tell him that. How awesome is Phelan Daffa? We tried to convince him. Not 6 controls. Seizing or destroying the writings of the assistant teacher. Your transparency side has woken up. One day, he declared in front of all the guards that you will no longer search the master's texts. We applaud you. And the guards there were surprised. But Bach chose justice and conscience. It's about choosing a better future for yourself. In the following months, we were able to learn the Dharma, to copy and memorize the Dharma Opali. And nice, for see a female vocalist shouted Phelan Daffa is good. Before you sing, for a student named Vi, is a professional CA with a high female voice. Before TED 201, the garden captain asked Vi to sing a song. Ask other students as well. Join the choir in the New Year's Eve performance, and we drafted. Talk about this. I would like to take this opportunity to demonstrate that we have agreed that we will shout Phelan Daffa is good. Before I start singing, at that time, we don't know any songs composed by students. On the day of the show, when the hall is full of people watching, the male monks also came. The old African song is spiritual. It will be the first show, while our choir was scheduled to perform much later. I walked up to the stage and took the microphone and said, I'm a Phelan Daffa practitioner. Phelan Daffa teaches people to be good people. We're being persecuted. Please remember that Phelan Daffa is good. When the hall gets quiet, as if everyone's air and breath were frozen, Deputy Director Pink with a group of guards ran towards the stage. More than 20 students stood up. At that moment, someone stopped Deputy Director Pink and say something to him. The guards also stopped. Some guards came up to the practitioners, tell them to sit down. When we all sat down, the music came out. Fellow practitioner Vi sang a song titled Mount Everest. Her voice is loud and loud. Everybody clap. In particular, the male prisoners applauded enthusiastically. Our eyes were filled with tears. We are grateful to our compassionate master for always protecting us. I was lucky to live in the period. Daffa is spread all over the world. And then we were told that our choral repertoire, they were canceled because they didn't have enough time. We understand that the reason behind this is that they're afraid. In the darkest period of harmlessness, Master and Phelan Daffa protected us and keep us on our way. Authentication French. Master and Daffa, they helped us through the darkness and step into the bright future ahead.